How you doing?
How you doing tonight, Mr. Harry? Whoop. I see you completed the informed consent. You understand everything that's been spoken?
Yep.
Okay. And with the confidentiality, only time I'll need to go against those terms is if you was going to harm yourself, someone else, or there were legal situations that I will have to comply to.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Nope. I don't have any questions.
All right. So, how's your day been today?
Sorry. Not too much going on.
It's hot outside. I know
Yeah,
that.
definitely not.
Staying cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Want to tell you a little bit about the session. We generally will talk, communicate 45 to 50 minutes, and after that we'll discuss when the next time if you feel the need to come back. See. You also understand you have the right to terminate these sessions whenever you
Yep.
want.
Yep. I understand.
Okay. Um, so tell me about what's up today. Before we get started, I want to let you know that I do take notes.
Okay, that's fine.
Just to, you know,
That's fine.
keep me afloat with you. So go ahead. Tell me about it.
Usually I get off of work around 5 in the morning, so I'm pretty tired when I get off. My day consists of getting my daughter and my girlfriend off to daycare and work about 9 in the morning. When I get back in the house, I try to go to sleep, but I really can't because I sleep in the daytime and it's hard for me to sleep in the daytime. So yeah, that's hard for me.
How are you doing that?
She's 3. She just turned 3 not too long ago.
So tell me what brought you here today.
Okay. My problem is I the fact that I can't go to sleep. I stay up and try to find something to do, and when I'm on the couch laying down, I'm either with my phone or my tablet. So basically, what I end up doing is playing this game called Candy Crush. You may have heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I play that for hours on end, and don't normally get too much sleep out of it. Yeah, that's it.
Tell me about how many hours would you say you're playing this game?
I'll say maybe 4 to 5 hours because I buy the extra pass or whatever. Yeah, 4 or 5 hours.
So you're spending money.
Yes, yes. Unfortunately, yes.
And how does this problem affect, you said you and your girlfriend cohabitate?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me how that affecting her, and it, tell me if it affects your child or not as well.
I would have to say it does affect my life around me because when I play when I get home, it's usually time I need to sleep, but I don't sleep, so that affects my work, which affects my money, which affects my girlfriend and my daughter. It affects her, but it's mainly because of the no sleep thing. I'm too tired to play with her and all that extra stuff. So yeah, it affects everything around me.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about it affecting your girlfriend.
She doesn't like when I play it, and she doesn't like when I spend money on it. But yeah, she's out. I'm when we talk and stuff like that. I'm either on that or something else. But most of the time, I'm on Candy Crush. When we have discussions or something like that, I'm on the Candy Crush game, and she doesn't like that. She knows when I'm doing it, but sometimes I really don't care. I just keep playing while she's talking, and that leads to more arguments, and that leads her to believe I don't really care about certain issues and stuff like that. When all I'm doing is really playing Candy Crush, and I don't see a big deal, but that's neither here nor there.
So she feels like you don't care because you're not showing her.
Yeah, because I don't give her the full attention that she feels she deserves.
So you feel like it's like,
Yeah, because I give her attention and all that extra stuff. I just play Candy Crush here and there. Not too big, not too big.
okay. You did say that you're playing this game 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah, yeah. That might be a lot.
When you should be sleeping.
Yeah,
When you get off work, correct?
yeah.
Okay. So when you pick your girlfriend, your daughter up, what time of day is that?
Around 5 or 6 o'clock.
Okay. And so when you get home, what does your day look like then?
Um, Sit on the couch. I do a little Candy Crush playing, and then start to get dinner ready. But sometimes I'm tired, so dinner gets ready a little bit later. Sometimes when it's my turn to make it, yeah, dinner gets made a little later because I try to get my sleep. I end up usually getting my sleep in around when we get home, around 6, and that could be a reason that she's mad at me, but I still do what I need to do around the house.
Okay, so you said when you get home, that's where I go out of times you're too tired to make dinner when it's your turn because you play Candy Crush all day. And so when it's not your turn to make dinner, are you still tired as well?
Yes, that's why we have to use urgent.
Okay. What have you tried to eliminate this problem?
Um, I haven't tried too much. The only thing I've really tried doing was not charging the phone or the tablet, so it wouldn't be like alive for me to play it. I figure if the phone is dead or if the tablet is dead, then I won't play it as much. Then I just go in and get a charger and get it so that doesn't really work. So that's about the only thing I've really tried.
Okay. Does your girlfriend see this being a problem?
From what I can tell, she doesn't really see it as a problem. The only time I see her seeing it as a problem is when we're in a heated argument, and I'm playing it. She's real serious, and I might not be too serious, and I'm playing it, and she's like, "Why are you on your phone?" and stuff like that. I do it just to calm the situation down, but it still escalates because I'm on the tablet playing camera. Yeah, it makes the arguments last longer.
Okay. Why do you think you're playing this game so much?
This is escape from reality. There's a lot of issues going on in my life, and Candy Crush is the way to get away from that. Yeah.
Specifically, what are you trying to escape from?
Um, I don't really know. I haven't really thought about that. It's just during stressful times. That takes away the stress. Some people have some people have drugs. Some people have drinking. Some people have stuff like that. But I turn to electronics because I don't really do stuff like that. So yeah, I turn to electronics, and that's an escape for me.
Okay. Um, Specifically, what are you stressed about?
Stress, working, um, making enough money to support my whole family, um, new car, stuff regular people stress about. But it weighs heavier on me because this is like the first time I've been in this position. I've been in a position to where I have to take care of everybody. So yeah, that's very stressful. So yeah, I get to electronics to escape all that. And sometimes it helps. A lot of times it helps.
So, you told me that you are getting first for your children, for reality, you took stressful time. Um, you said, you're stressed about work, money. You said normal things that people get stressed over. It's the first time in this situation. Is this your first long-term relationship?
This is the longest relationship I've been in, and
Okay.
I also have extra relatives in the house that I'm not really like sure when they're gonna be gone and all that. So it's a lot of extra stress from me having to regulate what my relative is doing and me trying to regulate the relationship and me trying to be a father. It's a lot of places I have to I guess, regulating. And so, yeah, it takes away the stress from that.
So you feel like you're spreading yourself kind of thin right now?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
About how long do you think it's been an issue?
I would say maybe 2 years.
So you've been playing this game a lot the past 2 years?
Yep, I'm on level 4 something, yeah. Yeah.
Level
400 something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. So, do you feel like this is a problem now?
I don't feel it's a problem. Like I said before, I don't feel it's a problem. It's not like I'm going out drinking, wasting money on strippers and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm just, I'm in the house on the phone or the tablet. I don't feel like it's a big issue. But I feel like other people might have issues with it, but I haven't been contacted or I haven't been talked to about it. So I'll keep doing it to relieve my stress until someone says something to me about it. If I don't get nothing said to me about it, I'll keep doing what I do because it relieves stress.
Okay, so if you don't see that it's a problem, what really brought you here? Like, why are you sitting here with me speaking about it? If you don't feel like it's a problem?
I've had thoughts about it maybe being a problem. I'm just trying to get confirmation that it's a problem. Because, like I said, I don't see it a problem myself. But if I had a second opinion, if I had some professional help to see if it's a problem, that might persuade me to think that it is a problem, and that might help me change or get better or whatever I need to do in order to better the situation.
Okay. Um, so did you come to see me on your own, or were you persuaded?
Yes, I did it on my own. Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to give you a compliment because like that's a big step for you.
Yeah.
You know, to come and speak to someone about issues as well in a personal life, especially to someone who doesn't know you. So that I want to appreciate for you coming in, and that's a big step.
Yeah.
To solving your issues or whatever you feel like it may be going on. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna take charge first, and I got like to evaluate myself and see what I'm doing wrong, or have other people evaluate me to see what's going on. Yeah, I'm that type of person. So I decided to do it.
well, I applaud you for that. Big step. Okay, so you said you're escaping from reality, stressful times, work, money. Is the only thing that's stress? I know you said you have a relative in your home. Um, I know you said that's stressful as well. I'm pretty sure being a dad and a boyfriend, all that stuff is stressful. Is anything else that you feel like is just as stressful?
Um, I am well, I'm not professionally, but underground fighter. That's like I do that on the side, so that can be stressful. You have other people betting on you, and then you have people coming to you telling you to win, and if you don't win, this will happen. Yeah, that's somewhat stressful too, but I try to keep that aside from everything else. That sometimes that can be a stress reliever, but when people come to me saying, "Oh, if you don't win, or you get your legs broken, or something like that," that can be stressful at times. So the Candy Crush it escapes all that stuff. So yeah.
So you were an underground fighter.
Yes.
You look pretty healthy.
Yes.
Really healthy.
Work out 3 times a week.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. And healthy diet as well?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yes. No pork.
Okay.
Yeah.
I completely understand you there. Okay, so what made you want to engage in underground fighting?
Oh, it's something my cousin does. He basically got me involved with it. I went to a couple of his fights. It looked pretty easy. So I was like, well, let me try this. So yeah, a couple weeks later, in my first fight, I'm into my 10th fight, I think, right now. So yeah, hopefully I can start winning some money so some of that stress can go down.
So you feel as if you have more money,
Honestly, if I have more money, that would mean I will probably take more time off of work because I don't need the money. That might make me play more. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but hopefully we can find out if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
okay, so being an underground fighter, you make pretty decent
it's okay, but it's not enough to where I
That's
can
not your
just
bread and butter.
right.
Okay. Yeah. And so, how does your girlfriend feel about underground fighting? When do you have time to?
Actually, she doesn't know.
Oh.
Yeah, if I have an injury on my face or something like that. I work in a warehouse, so if I have an injury on my face or something like that, I can say a box fell on me or something like that to make up something. So yeah, and my job is it's long scheduled hours. So if you take time off of work or a little bit off of work, you go there for a couple of hours and you come back to the house and she's none the wiser. So
Okay, so how long is your work day?
like it's about 10 to 12 hours sometimes.
And so what are those hours?
It's from 6 at night to 5 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes the fight club is like they do at 2 o'clock. So sometimes I take off at 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning just to go there, get out, get a fight in, and then go home. And then you go home, get in the shower, and go to sleep. So yeah.
And then when do you when do you do your underground fighting? You do it certain nights or
Yeah, I do
randomly
I do it
or
on Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights? And do you play Candy Crush that day?
Sometimes. Most of the times I don't think I do. I don't. I guess the fighting could be somewhat more of a stressful than I really thought of, but I don't know. I need to see if I do play one maybe not. I need to maybe monitor that.
So sometimes you do, sometimes
Yeah,
you
it's
don't.
sometimes yeah, it's about 50%. It's all depending on how I feel.
Okay, and how do you think your girlfriend would feel if she found out you were underground fighting?
Well, if she knew, as long as I'm getting money from it, I don't think it would be an issue. But then again, on the other hand, there might be an issue that she didn't know about it. So that's something that I will have to let you know if I could tell her, and I will have to let you know her response.
Is that something you're ready to disclose?
Not at the moment. If I make big money, then I would.
Tell me, you have a lot going on. Tell me, what is the main thing you want to focus on right now?
Let's see. I would like to advance in my job because if I'm a manager or if I'm a team leader or if I'm someone who could take more time off, maybe I could like I don't know, maybe I could rest more or rest during at night instead of during the day. So I wouldn't have to I don't know, so I wouldn't have to play games like I don't know. I think I would rather have my job be more important than the kid than fighting because with the job that's something that's going to stay there. The fight club can get taken away anytime. It could be police raided or anything like that. But at the job, if I'm manager or something like that, I think I would take off on my stress. That's the main thing I want to do is take off the stress.
So you want a higher position at work?
Yes, definitely. Who doesn't? I mean, yeah.
So I'm hearing a lot, and I continue to hear you say that you are stressed and there's work, money, and things of the sort. The same Candy Crush to again escape reality. You're a fighter. You say you haven't done much to try to stop the issues. You say you unplug the phone and things of that sort. You don't think the underground fighting adds to you stress, or do you feel like that's a stress reliever?
That's a stress reliever. Like if you have a stress ball or something like that, you have to apply pressure to it. And that fighting, you can like it's like getting a punching bag. It relieves stress. So I don't think that's part of the stress at all. No.
You don't think so? So am I here's underground, and so you said it could be rated in time of police, so that tells me that it's illegal.
Yes.
So have you thought about those possible
No, those thoughts.
situations or consequences?
No, those thoughts never really came into my head because I think the owner would suffer more consequences than the fighters because the fighters can just play it off as I was just in the crowd or something like that. But the owners and people collecting money and stuff like that, I feel like they'll suffer more consequences. So I'm not too worried about that. Plus, they have getaway cars that's already revved up and ready to go, just in case something like that happens. So that's not something I'm too worried about.
Um, so, for us, I guess some ways to escape stress and high position at work is because you ever take more time, have more money. So, do you think you would give more, if you have more time, you're telling me you're spending 4 to 5 hours on Candy Crush, do you think you will put more time on Candy Crush again?
No, I don't think so because if I was to take time off of work, it would be at night so I can have the mornings or most of the mornings
Okay,
off.
so you will switch shifts.
Basically, it.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that with your social situation, you're not giving your girlfriend enough attention, and how and for your daughter, you said earlier, you said can't pressure affecting because you're too tired to spend time with her.
Yeah.
So tell me if I'm correct or not. You want to be able to give more time to your family, or
Yeah.
do you want more time, more open time for yourself?
No, it's with my family because I don't spend too much time with my daughter because I have to leave around the time she gets home. So, and my daughter, she likes to do a little fly thing, like when I put her up on my shoulders and fly around the room. And when I'm tired at the house, I don't feel like doing that. So I'm like,
And that's just the Candy Crush?
no, that's well, I guess so. You could say that because I'm not getting the sleep that I need because of Candy Crush. So you can say, yeah.
Okay. Um, so what I'm hearing is your stress is causing you to escape to Candy Crush, which is causing you to possibly be neglectful um, to your family. And I'm saying neglect because you're seeing the contention,
Yeah.
those things of that sort. Um, have you thought about? I know you say you haven't done much to try to eliminate the problem too much, but have you thought where you might try to?
I have thought about it. I might thought about like I don't know, just deleting the app altogether. But I haven't done anything to try to change. Like I said before, if I don't get approached with anything, I'm probably still gonna play it because I'm also the type of person that's like that I won't do anything until something happens. It might be a bad thing, but it's Candy Crush that we're talking about. So hopefully it won't be too something too big won't happen because of playing Candy Crush. So,
So what I'm hearing is it's not all about Candy Crush. It's really what's causing you to escape to this game. So I know you see you haven't done much to stop playing Candy Crush, but have you tried to do anything as far as eliminate stress at your job? So have you communicated such as switching shifts, or have you maybe tried to look for different employment if that was an option, if that would be better?
no, I haven't really done that because I'm in a comfortable state. Um, so when I'm sitting there, like I get to rest, like I get to lay there and not do anything. And I'm very comfortable. Like I'm in a routine right now, so it's real easy to keep doing the same thing.
So are you comfortable at work? Like, are you comfortable at work? I know you say you want to switch shift, a higher position. I know there's more money.
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Have you communicated with your
No.
employer about
No, I haven't because I'm actually comfortable with it. But like I said, if I get word that that I need to stop, if I get something from my significant other, or basically, yeah, if I get something from my significant other saying that I need to stop, then that's when I'll take action. But I'm just right now I'm just gauging other people, seeing what they think about the situation, and who better to see who about the situation than someone like me.
Okay. What have you and your girlfriend conversations been like regarding the situation now with Candy Crush and sleep?
There hasn't been too many conversations there. She just says, why are you so tired when we get home when you had all this time to sleep? Oh, and I say, because I didn't go to sleep. I don't start playing Candy Crush. I just tell I haven't been to sleep because I didn't feel sleepy or something like that. And they're not too heated right now. That's why I haven't done anything. So yeah, basically they're regular conversations. They're not like, oh, I found this out of, so I'm coming to you with it. It's just regular conversation. So yeah.
So, does she knows you play this game?
Oh yeah, she knows I played. She
Does,
just doesn't know that I take it to the extent to where I buy stuff for it and all that. She doesn't know I take it to that extent.
but does she know you played a lot?
Not really. No,
So she don't know that you play this game a lot.
no. She just knows I play.
Okay, but I know when I asked you how's it affecting her, you said that it's causing you, not to show her attention and you're too tired to, spend with your daughter. So she doesn't know the reasons why you're tired because you've been up playing Candy Crush the whole time.
No,
She doesn't know that.
no.
Okay. And so, do you feel like you were? When did you feel like you were going to disclose it to her? Were
I
you
mean,
going to, or?
yeah. I mean, it's to me, it doesn't really seem that big of a deal. So when she asks, I mean, I don't like I said, I don't see it as too much of a big deal. That's my whole thing. So I don't really see it as a big deal. That's why I haven't said it.
Okay. And is it like on a scale of 1 to 10? How is your issue affecting your relationship?
Um, yeah, it affects it a little bit, but it's like not to where we thinking about breaking up or moving out or
Give
something
me
like that.
on a number scale 1 to 10. What would you say?
I would say maybe a 4 or 5.
Okay, so it's kind of is, kind of not.
Yeah,
So do you see if you continue to step, do you see it increasing?
maybe so. Yeah.
Um, let's say you went to sleep tonight and you woke up and all your problems were solved. Tell me, what would your life look like for you?
I would be sleeping at night. I would be having more time with my daughter, more time with my girlfriend. Um, we'd be in a better house, better car, stuff like that. The main thing though is I will have more time with my family.
Um, if this was to happen, um, and I know you're here for help, but I kind of want to see what you think. What do you think you need to, besides talking to me, if you had to do some things on your own, what do you think you will need to do to get those results, like you just said, if all your problems were solved?
I basically need to speak up to people, like speak up about the job. That's the main thing. I need to speak up about the job. I think once the job falls in place, I won't need to I won't need to do the Fight Club thing. I won't have to work at night, so I'll be in the daytime. So yeah, basically once the job takes off, it will make my life better. So the main thing I need to focus on is basically seeing about switching jobs or switching positions, whatever.
Are you ready for that change, or you feel like you're still comfortable? Are you still at a comfortable state?
Right now, I'm in a comfortable state.
Do you want change? No, right now.
Right now, I can honestly say I don't want to.
Okay. So if you don't want change, how can I help you?
Um, so you made me think about like if she sees it as a problem, like she could see it as a problem, and she might just be letting it build up to where until where it gets like to where she might say something and explode while talking to me about it. She might wait till it just builds all the way up until she explodes. Like like she blows up about it. But I think I honestly I do want to change that to where I don't want to wonder if she holding something in about this. So when you say that, it does make me want to ask her if what I'm if I need to change anything. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards saying something to her. But right now at this point, I just need to think about it some more. I just need to think about like when I'm gonna say it, how I'm say it. Then I need to think about when I'll talk to my boss about switching up jobs.
So what would you like from me? Would you want me to like what would you like? What would you like from me?
Um, maybe to tell me the best way to ask her, the best way to ask her if I need to change anything or if she wants anything different from me, stuff like that. Yeah,
So you want me to help you communicate.
basically.
Okay.
That's
And so is a communication is that a skill that is lacking in your relationship?
yes. On my side,
Okay.
she has issues with it a little bit, but for the most part, she's about 90%.
Okay. And so you want to basically focus more on getting a better position to eliminate the stress. So you won't be escaping to Candy Crush.
Hmm.
Now, has Candy Crush is it? You think it's become a habit now? Do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So so do you honestly think if you was to change, let's say you get a better position and all this other good stuff, do you think you will be able to let Candy Crush go?
I mean, I don't know. I can play it less, but I want to see how far I can get on that. Honestly, because I'm on 400, and it's like you scroll up, it's like so many levels, and you can keep scrolling up, and I want to see how far.
Huh. Okay. So okay. So we have a lot to work on. Do you see yourself coming back to speak with me?
Yes, but to give you progress, what my progress is, and what I've done, like if I've asked my boss for, if I stopped the fight club, or all that extra stuff, yes, just to see what progress is, yeah, and and to see if you have any other ways on how I should come out and tell her about this whole situation, or how I should come out and ask her what I need to change, or if I need to change anything.
Okay. You do know we're gonna focus on we'll focus on one thing at a time.
Mhm.
We don't want to overload ourselves. Um, that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, one step at a time. Um, when as we communicate, when I ask you, you know, when are you ready to come back? I do help my, you know, um, people I speak to,
Mhm.
set goals and so forth. So I was thinking maybe we can set a couple of goals for you to complete, and you said you see yourself coming back next session
Definitely.
for another session. Okay. When do you think you would, you know, want to return?
I might need a couple of weeks to gather up some, I guess, I don't know, to gather up something I need to ask that. Because I don't know, I'm not really a big talker, so I usually when we just have discussions, they last a good 7 hours. You know, I'm just fine. They last a long time, but yeah. So I just have to gather up the courage to ask. That's what I need to do. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me like when you want to come back in 2 weeks or a
Probably,
month
probably,
or
I would say a month.
so you would
Yeah,
like to do monthly visits?
yeah. Because I have a. Sometimes my schedule can be hectic, and when I, the fact that I don't sleep as much, I like to take the weekends and sleep longer than my normal. So I have to make some time. I have to find some type of time.
So do you think if we was to set goals for you in a month, do you think is that something that you were able, is that something you'll be able to do, or do you think that's stretching it too far?
Um, I think that's fine. I can do that. It's yeah, that's fine with me.
And you're ready for these goals?
I as far as one at a time, I can
We can come up together on, you know, how we'll do it. But
yeah.
are you ready?
Yeah, for the most part, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do monthly visits, okay, and of course we'll come into the office and our sessions will continue to be 45, 50 minutes. Um, I base the goals around what you know you want to do.
Mhm.
So tell me one goal that you would like to focus on this month.
Um, getting okay. My first goal would be getting enough jobs to switch.
So let's say you can't, you can't make your employer do something
Right.
if it's, they're not ready or.
I just want to feel like I have to do whatever I have to do in order to persuade my boss or to get that position.
Okay, is it a position you need to apply for within your job or?
That's one of the problem things.
So, well, how about we say you apply to the job and we can, you can apply to the job and, how is your relationship with your boss?
He's an okay guy. Guys, he might be. I don't know if he's. I don't know. He's kind of on the crazier side, but as far as being a manager, he's cool. I think he mostly. I don't know. He's probably a fun-loving guy. I don't know. I don't really know him too much, so that's one of the reasons I haven't came to him and asked him about that because I really don't know him. So, and I know I see that he has like other people that he's probably been knowing there for about at least 2 years or something. He has better relationships with other people than he has me. So that's one of the reasons I'm kind of nervous about doing that. And I don't want it to be a situation where I ask and he feel like I'm asking or I'm doing too much and that puts me in a bad position with him and that could lead to me losing my job or something like that. I don't want it to be like that. So that's the reason I'm not too sure about approaching him with this, right, with this job switch.
Okay. Well, of course, no matter how bad we want something, we can't make people give it to us. So I would say apply to the job and maybe do you feel comfortable communicating with your boss? You think you can say, hey,
That's
I'm interested in this position and I applied.
that's why I need at least a month because I have to feel better. I don't.
So do you want that to be a goal right now, or
Yeah.
do you want it, or maybe we can focus on that next month?
I feel like that should be my first step if I was going to try to change it. That's my first step because if I get this job and if I get a different position, then that's already um, changing my sleep habits from sleeping in the day to sleeping at night. So that could eliminate the candy crush right right there. I'm not saying that eliminate 100%, but that's definitely going to bring it down a little bit. So that's the main goal. So we can as far as switching that to another month, I guess we can switch it to another month because that's the biggest goal. So I guess
So that's something you want to focus on.
yeah, we can focus on that. But I feel like that probably should be, like you said, that should be a goal later on in our session. So
You let me know.
yeah,
I'm here to help you.
yeah, I
So
would like to switch that to the next, at least probably two, probably the third session or something around there. So we'll switch
so
it to that.
if you see me the third session and you said not gonna be like that in a couple months from now.
Yeah.
So you want to worry about your job situation 2 months from now?
Yeah, but I'll continue to work on it throughout the months. I'll just let it be something that we talk about in the next in the coming months. So
So this is not a right now goal.
Not yeah, not too much right now.
Okay. So, is there any other things that you feel the need that you would like to focus on?
Let's see. Um, I'll say, I'm not. I don't. I don't really know right now. I don't think it is.
Well, may I tell you what I
Oh
see?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I see where you said that the Candy Crush game is affecting your relationship with your girlfriend and your desire to bond with your child. And so, of course, children deserve to have their parents' parental interaction. And so, maybe a goal that I see, if it's fit for you, is maybe try to bridge some of the bonding with your girlfriend and your child.
Sounds cool.
So we need to,
Like, what would be examples that I could do that?
well, first thing is that you need to be tired, so that means we need to find a way for you to um, I'm not gonna say limit how much you play Candy Crush at this point in time. So that means you need to give less time to Candy Crush and more time to your family. And so we need to figure out how are you going to do that? You're at home all day with yourself. What are other things you feel like you can choose to do instead of playing Candy Crush 4 to 5 hours?
Well, first off, instead of coming in the front room, I can just come to my room and lay down instead of coming to the front room because the front room has all these lights and all these curtains and windows and stuff. So if I get home at around 9 in the morning, I can just go in my room where it's darker, it's more homey, I'm more susceptible to fall asleep. So that could be one thing I can do. That's gonna be how I start off. Yeah, the front room has all the electronics in here, so yeah, I can switch rooms.
Okay. Um, so we're gonna try to focus on more time with family. Um, I don't want to make too big of a leap because I want to make sure we make goals that we both know that you're able to make progress with. We don't want to jump from 0 to 10 and 10 to 20. We want to make sure we're making small steps, which is easier for progression. So, um, what days of the week do you work?
I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
4 days out the week. So Thursday and Fridays when you're not working, what are you playing Candy Crush then?
Thursday, I get off. It'll be Thursday. It'll be 5 in the morning. So what I do is I come here and go to sleep. And that's what I do on the weekday. And then that Friday, I stay up and I play Candy Crush. So on those 2 days when I'm off on the weekday, that's what I do. Play Candy Crush. And sometimes I catch up on sleep, like I said, during the after I come get everybody. So that's around 6 p.m. whatever. So I focus on sleep later than early.
Okay, so if your daughter's is she in daycare?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm thinking we make small leap. So you say let's say Friday. Let's see, y'all Thursday to Friday. Maybe Friday you can pick her up maybe a little earlier, and maybe you can spend. And what time did you say you pick your girlfriend up from work?
Around 5:30.
Okay, so let's say you pick your daughter maybe around 3:30. Maybe you start spending some time with her, and so maybe that will eliminate how much you take the kindergarten. So let's just focus on doing that on Friday.
Sounds like a good
Okay,
idea.
is that something that will work?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Okay. And so, what do you do? What do you do Saturdays? What is your
That's my catch up on sleep day. basically, and the cleanup day or whatever you want to call it.
Like that sounds like something that your girlfriend likes, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think within the next month, maybe you and your girlfriend can maybe take some maybe date nights?
Yeah.
And so let's say there's 4 Saturdays in a month. How many times do you think you can do a date night based on your habits and everything so far? Do you think
I think about two, maybe two per month.
two or so? Let's say 2 Saturdays. You're going to go on date night. Okay. So that will give maybe that would transfer the focus on, oh, you're playing Candy Crush so much, you ain't paying attention because I go on, I'm playing the date nights and I'm getting our daughter early from school on Friday.
Yeah. That sounds like that would help a lot.
And that would, okay. From what else we previously talked about, and you said you and your girlfriend, you more so have a communication.
Yeah, if you had to pick who had communication issues, I would say me. So,
And so, the fact that you've been taking time away from her, you know, in the evenings, you guys get off from work because you're tired, with Candy Crush. Um, how much do you express that you love and care about her? How much do you?
I do that a lot.
Okay. Well, let's maybe another goal. We can say that you can maybe start expressing how much you care about it a little bit more, so we can start taking the focus on, you know, what you are doing versus, you know, you're not her saying that you're not giving her enough time.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can see where that takes you, and then maybe when you're ready, we can focus on um, work. Okay.
The session already?
Yeah. Okay. So you said you would like to return in a month. Okay. Um, we'll get the paperwork and things ready for that. Um, again, I want to apply just come in and trying to take charge of the situation. It does look like another stress with work and money, and you know, you taking time away, you trying to escape reality. You're in a fight club, which is, you know, um, and it's illegal. So you know, I know your girlfriend wouldn't want you in a legal issue
Yeah.
for money. So, you know, I think that's something you know need to think about, and we can start maybe work on when you choose or when you're ready to communicate with her about, you know, what's going on. But right now, I really want you to focus on, you know, building your bond back up because, you know, like I said again, that children need parental attention, and you don't want to leave your girlfriend, correct?
Right.
And how long have you been?
5 years.
Yeah, that's a long time. You don't want that to be gone because you know you're too tired to give attention.
Right.
So we set up goals, and you told me between 1 to 10, a 5 is where you see these issues are, which is pretty neutral. You don't want it to get above 5.
Right.
So we set up goals. You said we're gonna spend more time with family. We're gonna pick your daughter up on Friday, a couple hours early than we usually do, and spend time with her. I mean, take her somewhere just at home. So you go, you know, be spending time for the child. And then, you know, a couple Saturdays of the month, you guys, you know, do a date night. And we'll see where things go from there. Um, if you get the courage and the strength to communicate with your employer, please do so as soon as possible. If not, there's something else we can talk about and how you will go along approaching that.
Okay. Sounds great. Sounds great.
Okay. And anything else?
Well, that's all for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well,
All right. Nice talking to you.
nice talking to you.
See you in a month.
See you in a month, Mr. Harris.
All right. Bye.